Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Smackdown. I'm your host and commentator, Nick. We are live here in Boston, Massachusetts, my hometown. It feels great to be here. We've got a nice stacked show for you here tonight. A huge episode of Smackdown. We're kicking things off with the current WWE Undisputed Champion, Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Terminator, the Scottish Psychopath. That man is our champion here on Smackdown. He was drafted number 1 overall for the Blue Brand at the WWE Draft by SmackDown General Manager William Regal and SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon. I wonder what Drew McIntyre has on his mind here tonight, here on SmackDown. The WWE Champion is here, and whoa! It appears that the WWE Champion has brought his sword with him all the way from Scotland here in Boston, but McIntyre is here and he does not look happy. He means business here tonight. He's here to open the show. I wonder what he's gonna say. He has some things on his mind. He's requested some mic time, but we saw last week Tommaso Ciampa attack the Mysterio family, and he would then proceed to send a message to the WWE Champion and call him out. He would basically say that he wants Goldie and that he wants a title opportunity. So I wonder what the Scottish Terminator has in store and what he wants to talk about here tonight, as Drew McIntyre, the man, is serious right now. McIntyre, the man who won the championship from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania last year. McIntyre's went to war with various superstars over the year, going to war with guys like Bobby Roode, who is now known as Robert Roode, going to war earlier this year against Finn Balor and the Balor Club for the WWE Championship, going to war in that steel cage match with Balor. Will he be going to war with Ciampa soon? Man, oh man, this red hot crowd here in Boston is going crazy for the Scottish Terminator. Rightfully so. The WWE Champion is here. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre is calling out Tommaso Ciampa right now. He wants a piece of Tommaso Ciampa, and there is his music right now. Drew McIntyre, the champion, wants some of Tommaso Ciampa's ass. Pause on that, but you know what I mean. You know the context I'm talking about. McIntyre wants a piece of Ciampa, and will Ciampa make his way out here? His theme is going off, meaning Ciampa should be on his way out to the ring. Tommaso Ciampa attacked the Mysterios last week. I wonder what he's gonna say to McIntyre this week. But where is Ciampa? Where is he at? And wait a minute, there's Ciampa up on the screen, up on the big screen backstage. Ciampa attacking the Lucha House Party. The Lucha House Party were supposed to be scheduled for a match here tonight. Those two were supposed to compete in the tag team tournament for the Smackdown tag titles. They were supposed to go up against the Street Profits tonight, but Tommaso Ciampa has become unhinged again. Last week he attacked the Mysterios, and now he's attacking the Lucha House Party. 2 tag teams he's taken out, and now Ciampa, no, wait till Lindsay Dorado, Project Ciampa, good God, and now kick to the gut, no, not on the floor, no, oh my gosh, damn you, screw you. A fairy tale ending right on the ground, a Grand Metalik. And now he's got Lindsay back up, and now 1 for him too as well. Oh my God. A fairy tale ending to each member of the Lucha House Party backstage near that ambulance. My God. And now Tommaso Ciampa's on the big screen staring straight at McIntyre, and McIntyre stares straight back. Ciampa with a cold-hearted message. One line, simple line. No one will survive. And now the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre, gonna look to run backstage to go find Tommaso Ciampa. McIntyre's had enough. McIntyre cannot take this any longer. McIntyre is infuriated because Ciampa keeps attacking some of McIntyre's good close friends, and they are laid out. We need some medical attention for the Lucha House Party right now. Hopefully there's someone operating that ambulance because they're gonna need it. But now there's the WWE Champion right now, McIntyre, appearing backstage. But where's Ciampa at? Where's Tommaso Ciampa? Ciampa is nowhere to be found. Drew may have been too late for the Lucha House Party to save them, but oh my god, Ciampa, what? Oh my god, a shovel right to the back of the WWE Champion, and now Ciampa beating the hell out of McIntyre with that shovel. Damn it. Damn you, Ciampa. Assaulting the champion from behind, sending a brutal message to the champion. Ciampa has been unhinged again. A very cold and calculated message from the Blackheart. He needs Goldie, and Goldie needs him. What a message and way to open up Smackdown. What straight chaos to open up this episode of Smackdown here in Boston, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for any inconveniences, but we're going to move on and start off with the first match of tonight's show. We have the second matchup in the United States Championship Qualifiers Tournament. Last week we saw Gargano and Ilya Dragunov blow the roof off the house in the last week's episode of Smackdown. But tonight we see the second match as we will see the Samoan submission machine Samoa Joe go one-on-one with Pac, the Bastard. But Samoa Joe looks so intimidating, man. This man is looking for some championship gold. He went to war with several wrestlers earlier this year, and now he's looking to go to war again here to open up SmackDown here in the opening match. Samoa Joe is ready. The Samoan submission machine means business, and he's not messing around. Let's see what happens when he steps into the ring with Pac. This should be very interesting, man. The US Championship Tournament continues right now. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the next participant in this qualifiers event, I present to you the Bastard, Pac. Pac is here tonight. Pac looking to make an impact and climb the rankings once again, looking to also possibly get into this championship match at SummerSlam. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, the matchup at SummerSlam, the tournament will culminate with a fatal four-way match at the biggest party of the summer for the vacant United States Championship. We already saw last week one member of this match, one participant, is confirmed, and his name is Johnny Gargano. Who will join him here tonight? Will it be Pac or Samoa Joe? Get your predictions in the live chat below and in the comment section below. If you have a prediction to give, go ahead and give it, ladies and gentlemen. But Pac is ready and will not back down. We're talking about the king of the cruiserweights, the Bastard, who is known from his days back in NXT. This should get real interesting. The bell goes off, and here we go to open up SmackDown. Immediately, Samoa Joe turning his back to Pac. Just because Pac is smaller than you, Joe, doesn't mean you take an opponent like Pac for granted and you don't take him lightly. The Samoan submission machine, the Bastard, one-on-one here to open up SmackDown here in Boston. Let me know your predictions in the live chat. Samoa Joe or Pac, who wins this? Who advances to SummerSlam and becomes the second participant out of 4 for the fatal four-way match at SummerSlam for the vacant U.S. title? And Samoa Joe out with a kick right across the chest to Pac. Samoa Joe already looking to inflict damage. The Destroyer, Samoa Joe. We know what Samoa Joe is made of, ladies and gentlemen. And we're talking about two of the very best NXT wrestlers of all time. And Samoa Joe has a bunch of accomplishments outside of WWE, and he's done it all over the world in places like Ring of Honor, TNA, Impact Wrestling. You name the company, Samoa Joe has dominated that company. And now he also dominated NXT, but now Pac with the speed burst, chopping down the leg of the Samoan submission machine. And that might be the strategy for Pac in this matchup, to work on the legs of the Samoan submission machine, because you're smaller, but maybe Pac can prove that being smaller doesn't mean you're automatically at a disadvantage, as he just kicked down Joe into the corner. And now a knee strike right across the face of Joe. Pac going crazy right now, looking to keep the momentum on his side. This crowd here is insane, ladies and gentlemen. A huge kick right to Samoa Joe. Man, oh man, Pac taking the fight to the big man here. And a drop kick. Pac with the fury of striking combinations and the drop kicks, trying to take down and wear down Samoa Joe, but Joe counters with a kick right there. Now a slap and the punches. Samoa Joe misses, but now once again another striking combination by the Samoan submission machine. Samoa Joe is going crazy right now with the strikes, trying to take down Pac. Use that advantage, use that brawling style. Now Samoa Joe slaps Pac in the face. Pac rolls to the outside. Samoa Joe nowhere off the run. Oh my God, look out! Man, oh man, the forearm smash. All that weight coming down on Pac, right through the middle rope. A tremendous feat of athleticism from the big man, but now Pac stops him dead in his tracks. This is crazy. What a way to open up Smackdown. But back in the ring goes Pac and Joe. Pac looks to keep the offense on his side, keep the crowd going on his side of the match. Really a 50-50 for the crowd here in Boston for Joe and Pac. So it'll be really interesting to see who can actually pull off the win, as Pac keeps trying to take him. And now, oh, a snap. Full Nelson suplex right to Samoa Joe. And now Pac gets Joe back to his feet. What could Pac be looking for here? The bastard looking to keep that momentum brewing. Can he keep it going? And now Pac with a clothesline sends Joe outside to the opposite side of the ring. Outside to the ring. Samoa Joe at ringside. Now Pac with full speed. Oh my goodness. Man, oh man. Athleticism from Pac going over that top rope. Goodness gracious. Pac is on fire right now. Pac is taking the fight to Joe, but Joe counters the dropkick. And now Joe takes Pac and sends him right into the steel steps. Good God. Samoa Joe not letting up, looking to take advantage of that attack, and now sends him right into the barricade. Goodness. Man, oh man, the Samoan submission machine may have just turned the tides in this matchup, but we'll see if Pac can keep it. Samoa Joe goes back into the ring now with Pac, and now a kick right to the midsection of Pac, and now another kick right to Pac. And now what could Joe be looking for? He's looking to drag Pac's body right to the center of the ring. And now Joe, we're going to be looking for here. Now looking to punch the lights out of Pac. The ground strikes of Joe to Pac, and now a slap right across the face. The disrespect for the Samoan submission machine. Good God. And now Samoan submission machine got the crossface locked in. Crossface locked in on Pac. The crossface, that submission move locked in on Pac. Will Pac be forced to submit? Will he tap out? Or will he stay in this thing? Can Pac keep fighting? Can he keep the fight going? Can he keep it going here in Boston? Will he be able to get out of it? And yes, Pac able to get out of it. Rolls Joe through. And now Pac with another kick. A speed burst with the drop kick. And now Pac grapples Joe once again. And now takes him down. Oh man. Drops Joe right on the front side. Right onto the mat. And now more strikes. Another drop kick to Samoa Joe. And he's stacked with the big man. The big man got dropped once again. And now Pac looking off the ropes. And a kick right to the head. Baseball slide kick right to the head. Misses the elbow. But Pac looking to keep the attack on Joe. Can he keep it going? Can he keep it moving? Grapples Joe. What could he looking for here? And now Pac with a huge pump handle gutbuster right onto Samoa Joe. Some incredible feats of strength for a guy Pac's size. And now looking for another drop kick, but Samoa Joe counters. And now a slap to the chest. Now a chop. Now a slap. And a super kick right to Pac. Takes Pac down, trying to knock Pac's teeth down his throat. And now Samoa Joe grapples him. Oh, drops him right on his knee. And now a huge big boot right from the Samoa Joe. And now running senton, dropping all his weight down onto the midsection of Pac once again. Samoa Joe now grapples, looking for a huge double arm butterfly suplex. Throws Pac right over his shoulders. Samoa Joe is back in control. May he have possibly got this match in the bag. We'll see. Only time will tell. Grapples him, but Pac gets out of it. Chop. Now striking with the kicks. And now, a huge super kick of his own. Pac now. Oh my God. Standing shooting star right there. A standing red arrow from the mat, and now Pac, what could we be looking for here? Oh no, Pac looking to lock in. Rings of Saturn, locked in on Samoa Joe. The Rings of Saturn locked in on the big man. Can the Samoan submission machine fight out of it and stay in this thing? Pac has got it cinched in really hard on the Samoan submission machine. Will Pac make Samoa Joe tap? This would be unbelievable. Will he make this man tap out? Samoa Joe, though, looking to use his strength and size advantage over Pac. Now using the elbows right into the face of Pac. And now back to his feet. Both of them back to his feet. And now levels him with a clothesline. Just takes down Pac. Man, oh man. And now Samoa Joe grapples him. What are we looking for here? Looking. And now a sit-out power slam right to Pac. Man, oh man, Samoa Joe with some tremendous offense. And now punches him. Oh, and now a chop block with the arm. Using that for the offensive end of Samoa Joe. Another super kick. Levels Pac once again. Good God, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to open up SmackDown. And now a huge Uranagi. Uranagi to Pac. Uranagi to Pac. Could he be looking to close in on it? And no, Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch locked in on Pac. He's got it locked in on Pac. Coquina clutch. Will Pac submit? Will Pac tap? Can he get out of it? Will Pac be able to survive the Coquina clutch? It's locked in. He's looking to put Pac to sleep. Will he put Pac to sleep, ladies and gentlemen? This is crazy. Will he make him tap? He's got it. Is he fading? Will Pac be able to get out of it? And yes, it looks like Pac is fighting back. A huge headbutt right to the mouth of the Samoan submission machine. Good God, and now Pac grabs Samoa Joe and a huge half Nelson suplex. Man, oh man, a reverse half Nelson suplex right to Samoa Joe. And now, connects with the elbow drop that time. And now Pac, a huge knee strike right into the face of Samoa Joe right here. And now, what could Pac be looking for here? Pac now looking, now stomping right into the hand and fingers of Samoa Joe. Good God, some excruciating pain to Samoa Joe. But now grapples him. What could Pac be looking for here? Punch right to Samoa Joe. And grapples him once again. And now looking to use some technical offense on the Samoan submission machine, trying to use his Samoa Joe's own offense against him. And now, now Pac with a huge Hurricane Rana to Samoa Joe. Hurricane Rana, great athleticism. And now Pac punches Joe right in the face. Inverted Frankensteiner. Good God. Man, oh man, dropping Joe right on the back of his head with the inverted Frankensteiner. Now, could Pac be looking to close it on this match? Pac looking for Red Arrow. Oh my God, the knees got up. Joe with the knees right to Pac. Joe countered the Red Arrow with the knees. Oh my God, and now right in the corner, got Pac stunned. And now Joe looking, gets him on his shoulders. Muscle Buster. Muscle Buster. Oh my God. Muscle Buster to Pac. Can he do it? Is that it? Yes. Samoa Joe advances to SummerSlam. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. Man, oh man. Good God. A Muscle Buster to put the bastard down. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speechless. What an opener for SmackDown. This was just insane. 50-50 crowd reaction, but it doesn't matter. Pac with a tremendous effort taking the fight to the big man, but Samoa Joe used his strength and power to his advantage and came home with the W. A huge muscle buster to seal the deal. Night-night goes Pac, but Samoa Joe advances to SummerSlam, the second participant in the Fatal 4-Way. That should be interesting. Wait a minute, speaking of the Fatal 4-Way, there's the other participant that's been confirmed. Gargano and Joe with the stare down ahead of this Fatal 4-Way. Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon live to the channel will be WWE SummerSlam, the first pay-per-view under Raw and SmackDown since NXT's departure from the company. We will see Raw and SmackDown present SummerSlam, and we will see the Balor Club take on the Brothers of Destruction in a 3-on-2 handicap match, and also other matches such as CM Punk vs. Rollins and Roman Reigns defending the world title against Brock. It should be fun. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Thanks. Folks, SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer, is indeed coming to the channel soon, but it's time to move on. It's time to see the glorious Robert Roode here once again tonight. He's here again this week, looking for some more mic time. As if we thought last week was enough. We would see Robert Roode last week try to talk down on Dolph Ziggler, basically like Dolph Ziggler was a piece of garbage, basically talking to him like he's trash. And we would also see last week when Robert Roode would be talking on the mic, we would see Dolph Ziggler come out infuriated, and justifiably so. I mean, if your best friend turned his back on you, I'm sure you would get mad too, you watching at home. But we would see this new wrestler, we would see Wardlow. He would make his debut and assault the show off Dolph Ziggler, and we would see Wardlow side with Robert Roode. And it appears Roode and Wardlow are now officially together, and Wardlow has been confirmed to be Robert Roode's new associate. But last week, he sent another brutal message to Dolph Ziggler when Wardlow made his debut and hit him with 10 power bombs, and then Robert Roode finished the job with a glorious DDT right to the show-off. Such disrespect has been shown ever since Roode turned his back on Dolph at the WWE Draft when Roode got drafted to Smackdown. So it'll be interesting to see what Robert Roode has in store here tonight, what he has to say. I mean, for sure, Roode definitely got disrespectful last week, so I can only imagine what he's going to say this week on the microphone. But Robert Roode has turned over a new leaf. He's joined the dark side officially, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it was a brutal attack at the draft, just turning his back on his best friend for the last 3 years. So we'll see what Roode is about to say here in Boston. Now, hold on, Robert. Come on, calm down. You absolute dirty scumbag. You better take that back right now. You better take that back. Uncalled for, man. Absolutely personal. Too personal. What the hell does Roode mean by take it with some spirit? Oh my, no. This dude is bringing out the Spirit Squad. That's Kenny and Mikey from the Spirit Squad. That faction from the WWE in 2006. The faction that took a crap all over professional wrestling. A disgraceful faction of male cheerleaders that just made pro wrestling look horrible. the Spirit Squad with just despicable actions. That was your best friend, and you're just gonna talk down about your former best friend just like that, just because Robert Roode is in the ring. But you heard Robert Roode, ladies and gentlemen. He just made an offer to Dolph Ziggler. He wants Ziggler to face Wardlow next week, and if Ziggler can somehow pull the win off in Wardlow's debut match, he will get a shot at Robert Roode at SummerSlam. What's gonna happen? Some blockbuster announcements from SmackDown General Manager William Regal. Next week, it'll be the winners of FTR vs. New Day, which we will see right now. They will face the House of Black in the semifinals next week. Then in 2 weeks, at SmackDown at Madison Square Garden, we will see the Street Profits added to the Mustache Mountain vs. Jurassic Express match. That'll be a triangle tag match for the semifinals, and we will see the winners of those two matches compete at SummerSlam in the finals for the Smackdown tag titles. But right now we have the next participants in this tournament, FTR, and you know what that means. F the rest. The word that I cannot say due to YouTube. You know how it is. I can't just say the F word out loud. But F the rest. And they are ready for an epic tag team clash. FTR just may be ready for an epic tag clash with the unicorn-loving, pancake-throwing duo of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, known as The New Day. But as you can see, The New Day aren't throwing pancakes tonight, and that's because they mean business here tonight, because this isn't about pancakes or unicorns. This is about the SmackDown tag titles that are currently vacant. You need to secure your spot for the next round. The winner of this match will go on to face the House of Black next week in the semifinals, and that should be interesting as well. But it all starts with being 100% locked in for this important matchup here in this first round tournament match. And the bell goes off, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. If you're in the live chat, who do you got? Do you got Cash Wheeler and Dax Hardwood and FTR, or do you got Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods? The New Day. We'll see who can win this and move on to the next round next week. The winners of this go up against House of Black next week, so you know House of Black is watching close. But we see Dax Hardwood and Cash Wheeler, their love for pro wrestling, but maybe their love isn't strong enough. Kofi Kingston taking the fight to Dax right now. Will we see Uncle Dax and Cash win, or will we see the New Day win? But now we see, oh my god, Uncle Dax levels Kofi Kingston with a clothesline, and now Uncle Dax kicks Xavier Woods right off with a drop kick off the ropes. But Kofi Kingston looking to take advantage. Now Kofi looks and takes the fight, does the same thing to Cash Wheeler. Cash Wheeler sent to the outside. But now Dax looking to take advantage with a huge full Nelson suplex right to Kofi Kingston. And we know about FTR's love for pro wrestling, and they they're big fans of Bret Hitman Hart, and justifiably so. Bret the Hitman, probably one of, if not the greatest technicians in pro wrestling ever, and you can tell. And a huge brainbuster from Dax right to Kofi Kingston. FTR taking the fight to New Day right now. They are in control. And now Kofi counters a huge drop kick to Dax, drops him. And now Kofi off the springboard dive right onto the back. The body splash right onto the back of Uncle Dax. And now Kofi looking to get fired up and keep the momentum on him. And now goes to the apron. And now, oh my goodness, high crossbody right off with the springboard attack. And now tags in Xavier Woods. Woods is the legal man. A huge elbow drop running. And now he's looking to take the fight to Dax. Can he keep on the attack? Oh, a kick right to the chest of Dax. And now Xavier Woods in control, looking to punch him, but no. Uncle Dax all counters with a huge shoulder tackle. And now what could Uncle Dax be looking for here? FTR, of course, are looking to make an impact here tonight. Their first match back here in the WWE after taking an absence and competing all over the world. And a huge, assisted gutbuster. Great teamwork by FTR. Obviously one of, if not the greatest tag teams in the whole world. They went all across the world. They went to ROH, AEW, held all that beautiful gold that you saw on social media, all in All Elite Wrestling. And now, Cash Wheeler now with a brainbuster of his own to Xavier Woods. But now they're back in WWE looking for some Smackdown Tag Championship gold. Can they pull through this match and win? And can they move on to SummerSlam? We'll see if that can happen. But now, Cash Wheeler on the attack. Xavier Woods taking a good amount of damage, I'd say. A huge chop right to the chest of Xavier Woods. And obviously FTR having the fighting ability and fighting styles of Bret Hart. Bret Hart being their motivation for wrestling. You gotta wonder if that's enough motivation to win this matchup. And now Cash is just digging and just stomping around the fingers of Xavier Woods. Good God, just excruciating pain for Xavier Woods. Good God, and now Cash Wheeler will not let up. He is being really aggressive right now, but that's what you have to do in a matchup like this with so many ramifications on the line here. And now Cash Wheeler, Irish whip into the corner, looking to potentially use some teamwork again, and that's the thing. We know the New Day have some great chemistry, but no one in wrestling has chemistry like FTR. And oh my God, a back suplex. Well, maybe besides guys like the Young Bucks and the Elite, but you know what I mean. FTR, they're basically a brotherhood. But you can make the same case for New Day as Kofi gets knocked off the apron by Uncle Dax. Dax is now the legal man once again. Dax now looking to drag Xavier Woods' body. Now what could Dax be looking for here? Looking to decide his next attack. On a huge elbow right to the back of Xavier Woods. Dax taking the fight and keeping on the offensive end against Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods taking some good pain as he takes a sidewalk slam from Dax. And now Dax with a huge leg drop right across the throat. That leg just dropping across the throat and windpipes of Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods counters. Xavier Woods maybe looking to fight back. Maybe looking to get back into this match with the strike. The striking combination. Xavier Woods looking to get back into it. Looking to strike him. And now Xavier Woods with the moves. Clothesline. Takes down Dax. And now Xavier Woods all on fire and knocks Cash right off the apron once again. These two keep taking shots at the tag team partners out on the apron. Keep knocking them off and sending them to the outside. But now Xavier Woods looking to go high risk. It jumps off the top rope. Double axe handle right to the back of the head of Dax Hardwood. And you know that especially hurts because Dax is bald. He has no hair to protect him when taking a double axe handle. But now tags in Kofi Kingston. And now teamwork. A huge kick. And now Xavier Woods. And some epic teamwork elbow from Kofi. And a top rope elbow from Xavier Woods. Great teamwork and chemistry from the New Day. Showcasing. That's why. Reasons like that and ways like that show proof. That's why New Day are the longest reigning tag champs of all time. That could help them and could be a factor in them winning this match potentially. But now Kofi is the legal man. And now Kofi grapples Dax. What he'd be looking for here. Takes low and takes him down. Inverted mat slam right onto that head and drops him right on the mat. Kofi looking to take this and take the fight to Dax. Can Kofi stay on the offensive end? Kofi grapples Dax. What are we looking for here? But Dax, and a huge shoulder tackle, just using that strength against Kofi. And now Dax looking to keep on the attacks. And now Dax Hardwood, what are we looking for here? Looking to lock a submission hold, and now he locks in single leg heel hook locked in on Kofi, but Xavier Woods saves the day. And now Cash and Xavier both in the ring. Chaos could potentially be breaking on this matchup. Chaos is broken on this tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. FTR and New Day going at each other. But Kofi and Dax are still the legal men in this matchup, but Kofi with the kicks right to Dax Hardwood. Now Kofi, and now they're both brawling, and oh my god, and now Cash Regal with a gory bomb on the outside, but Kofi with a huge boom drop right onto Dax, boom drop to Uncle Dax. Kofi is on fire back in the ring. Kofi's on fire. What could Kofi be looking for here? Kofi, trouble in paradise to Dax, trouble in paradise. Could be looking for a win. Referee goes for the count. Can I get it? 2, and Cash breaks it up at 2.5. Cash breaks it up. And now Kofi and Cash going at it. Kofi taking the fight to Cash. Kofi trying to overpower FTR by himself. And now he takes down Cash, going for the count again. Can he get it this time? And no! Dax kicks out. Man, oh man. Too much recovery time from Cash. Great teamwork though from FTR. And now a huge clothesline of Kofi from Dax Hardwood. And now Dax takes him and he doubles it with a huge lariat. Good God. Turns Kofi inside out and now knocks Xavier off the apron. Xavier Woods gets knocked off. And now what could Dax be looking for here? Dax kick to the gut. Got Kofi pointing up. And now Dax pile driver. Good God. A pile driver to Kofi. A pile driver, old school style. Dax with the pile driver. And now strikes Kofi. Looking. Irish whip into the corner. Now Dax tags in Cash. Oh my goodness. Now Kofi goes off the ropes. Rebound. Oh, double knee face breaker. Good God. And now Cash goes for the cover. Can he get the win? And FTR win this matchup. FTR advances. Cash and Dax with a monumental victory here tonight. Good God. Absolute chaos has been caused by FTR. FTR proving once again why they're one of the best tag teams in the whole world, taking down a veteran tag team and a popular tag team in the New Day. An absolute great achievement to add to their resumes, but I wonder what the House of Black think of all this. Ladies and gentlemen, some breaking news that broke earlier this week on the channel. If you didn't hear or see, we have some groundbreaking news. Braun Breaker has been traded from Raw to SmackDown for 2 first-round picks in the 2023 WWE Draft. We will see Braun Breaker on Friday nights, but Raw gets 2 future first-round picks. Who will Raw potentially sign after clearing this cap space? We will find out, but Braun Breaker is now a part of Friday Night SmackDown. He's in action up next. That's right, people. Braun Breaker is now a part of SmackDown. He's a part of Team Blue. He's a part of the Blue brand. He's William Regal's latest trade, the first trade of the 2022 WWE season. And Braun Breaker is the man who William Regal has received for those 2 first-round picks. But I'm telling you, Braun Breaker is an ecstatic addition to the Blue brand, and he will do a lot for SmackDown. This young up-and-coming star is ready for the big leagues, and he is now on SmackDown. Braun Breaker, the son of Rick Steiner, the nephew of Scott Steiner. This dude has future main event star written all over him, and he gets the chance to prove himself right now here tonight. After the trade broke through earlier this week, it's time to see what this young man is all about. It's time to see what Braun Breaker is all about, and he gets his opportunity right now as he goes up against Drew Gulak, a veteran in the wrestling business. Right now, up next, I wonder what Braun Breaker brings to the table. Let's find out right now. The bell goes off. Here we go. After the official news of the trade going down earlier this week, Braun Breaker is having his SmackDown debut right now. But Drew Gulak, it's against Drew Gulak, a veteran in the wrestling business. But now Gulak trying to take this young man right to school. But now, oh my, he levels him with a clothesline. Breaker is already fired up, going for a standing moonsault. Oh, but Drew Gulak gets out of it. You're going to have to do more than that to take out Gulak. But now Breaker with a kick right to the midsection. And now Breaker, what are we looking for here? Huge suplex right to Drew Gulak. A suplex right to him. And now Braun Breaker grapples him again, trying to use that technical offense, takes him belly-to-belly suplex just like his pops. Man, oh man, is that him? Is that his pops? Please tell me it isn't. And now another belly-to-belly, this time over the head. Man, oh man, Braun Breaker already on fire in this matchup. Braun Breaker, oh, but Drew Gulak counters. Gulak looking, and now punches him right in the midsection once again. And now Gulak going to the top rope, looking to go high risk. Look at Drew Gulak looking right here. Goes for a dropkick, but Breaker counters. Breaker and a clothesline sends him over the top rope. Good God, Breaker with a huge string of momentum to kick off this match. And now, what could we be looking for here? What could Breaker be looking for here? Breaker goes to the corner. What could he be looking for? Oh no, stalking his prey like a lion stalks his food in the jungle. And now a huge spear. He spears him inside out. Breaker just speared Drew Gulak in half. He may just turn him inside out. Now he's got him in a huge military press power slam. Good God. Just like that to Drew Gulak. And now Braun Breaker kicks him. And oh no, he's looking. He's looking. Don't tell me he's looking for that Steiner recliner. Steiner recliner locked in. The submission move that has put away countless opponents back in NXT. Braun Breaker with the Steiner recliner. Can he get Gulak to tap out? Will he get him to submit? Good God, Breaker's got that locked in tight. It's cinched in on Drew Gulak. Can Drew Gulak, who's a good technician in his own right, get out of this? Braun Breaker will not let go. He's trying to make him submit. Will he tap? Yes. He taps. Gulak taps out. Braun Breaker, just like that, takes down a veteran here on SmackDown. Just like that, Braun Breaker at the snap of a finger has taken down Drew Gulak in his SmackDown debut. I cannot remember a debut this dominating. Oh my goodness, Braun Breaker is here on Friday nights. He's here on the Blue brand. People better watch out. The message is that simple. Breaker is 1-0. Alright folks, we got some camera footage backstage. Jeff Hardy just appeared to be standing there having a good time, but Ciampa once again with his shovel just brutally assaulting the charismatic Enigma. Come on, Hardy doesn't deserve this. He was dancing, having some fun to Braun Breaker's theme, but now Ciampa has gotten out of control once again. He's taken out now multiple people. He's taken out the Mysterios, Lucha House Party, and now he's taking out Jeff Hardy. This dude's disgusting. Now he's got Hardy up. No, and now he takes him all through the table. Oh my goodness, through the table. Ciampa has been unleashed again. The Blackheart will not be stopped, but can he be stopped? My goodness, a fairy tale ending right on the ground. And not to mention, he also took out the WWE Champion earlier with that same shovel. Ciampa has been unhinged and is danger to his co-workers here on SmackDown. And now, no, not another one, this time on the wood. Good God, right on the wood. Damn you, right into the wood. Hardy's probably got splinters, and now Ciampa walking away from the crime scene. This is just despicable, you piece of crap. No human being does this. This dude is a monster. Ciampa is a monster. This dude is a disgrace to the human race. This dude is disgusting. Ciampa is despicable. Hardy is laid out, and now there's Regal right there. Unbelievable. Not even suspension scares Ciampa. Can anyone stop this man, folks? I just don't know what William Regal's going to do with Ciampa. I don't know who can stop this dude. No one can stop this dude, but we got to move on, unfortunately. But we're moving on. Randy Orton, last week on Raw, invaded the show and RKO'd Karrion Kross. We got to find out why Randy Orton did this. He's requested some mic time here tonight. We'll see what the Viper has on his mind and what he wants to say, because I know Randy Orton's got a lot on his mind. So it's just going to be interesting to see what Randy Orton says. But the Viper is a legendary superstar in this business. We saw him defeat a young up-and-coming star in Carmelo Hayes last week. They had a terrific match, and it was amazing. But Randy Orton is here this week after that victory. Wait a minute, oh my God, that's Kross. Karrion Kross, and he shoves Orton, went to the steps. Karrion Kross is here. Karrion Kross has invaded SmackDown just like Orton invaded Raw last week. This past week on Raw, and Kross taking the fight to the Viper. This dude with a vicious attack on Orton, giving him a receipt for that RKO that he took backstage on Raw. And now he's looking to take the fight. He's trying to destroy him and sends him into the barricade, demolishing the Viper. The Viper is being mauled by Karrion Kross. Good God. Can we get some help out here? Can we get the SmackDown crew out here to help out Randy Orton, who's being decimated by Kross, and now he sends him into the barricade again, face first right into the barricade, and now Kross with an exclamation point, Doomsday Saito right onto Orton, Doomsday Saito to the Viper, and now Kross winding up the forearm. What could Kross be looking for here? Karrion Kross gets Orton, and no, right to the back of the head, forearm right to the back of the head. Good God, he has knocked Orton clean out. KO right to Orton. He has knocked the Viper out. And now Karrion Kross, we're going to be looking for here, looking for the finishing touches, looking to lock in that cross jacket. Cross jacket locked in on the Viper. Karrion Kross with a brutal message sent to the Viper here tonight. The message is clear as day. You don't mess with Karrion Kross, and you don't mess with Raw. But Karrion Kross, I don't think he gives a damn about Raw. I think he just wants to hurt people. And he said on Raw he wants to hurt all the fan favorites in WWE. Well, he just hurt a fan favorite in Randy Orton here tonight. Such despicable actions and an attack by Karrion Kross, but a statement from Kross here tonight. Orton has been laid out and decimated at ringside. What can William Regal do about this? My oh man, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready for SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer, coming to the channel soon. After this current episode, we've got 2 Raw episodes left and 2 SmackDown. Then we will have the official biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam, live on the channel to premiere. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Folks, it is now time for your main event. It is time for your big match, big money contest of the evening here in Boston, Massachusetts. Man, oh man, we've got some women's action to close the show. And my oh my, ladies and gentlemen, it is a big deal. Charlotte Flair, the Queen, is going up against a mystery opponent right now to see who can be the #1 contender for the SmackDown Women's title. The new champion, Shayna Baszler, will be defending the title next week on SmackDown against the winner of this match. We'll have to find out not only who Charlotte Flair's opponent is, but can Charlotte Flair win against that opponent, or will that mystery opponent move on to next week? We'll see, but the Queen is locked in. We saw her sue the WWE to give her the SmackDown Women's title, the former SmackDown Women's champion who lost to Shayna Baszler at the draft, but she's looking for her rematch. Can she do it? Alright, let's get to it. Who is the mystery opponent? And no! Oh my! You have got to be kidding me! No way! No freaking way! They did not get her, and yes, they did! A draft pick, a very high draft pick in the draft, but one of the newer additions to the WWE, Dr. Brent Baker, D&D. Brent Baker is here on SmackDown, and she is the mystery opponent against Charlotte Flair. We are getting a true dream match here in the main event of SmackDown here in Boston. This is absolutely bananas. This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Baker and Flair up next for the first time ever. Are you kidding me? And the winner gets a championship match next week. You know the Queen of Spades is watching closely, but this is just monumental. This is a moment in the WWE, and this is a moment in SmackDown we will never forget. This is an all-time moment and debut for Brent Baker, and here she is. This is outstanding. Baker and Flair right now, main event of SmackDown. This is crazy. Bell goes off for the main event, and would you look at this? Brent Baker staring down with the Queen, staring right into the face. Charlotte looks like she's seen a ghost, but Brent Baker does not seem intimidated at all. Now, taunting to the fans, Brent Baker is here in WWE, and this is a #1 contenders match as they lock up. Now Brent Baker, wrestling takedown, looking to use that wrestling background to her advantage. Can she shock the world here tonight? And our Irish whip, what could Brent Baker be looking for here? Oh, leapfrog, baseball slide and leapfrog, and now, oh, a huge knee lift right over to Charlotte, flipping her over. But now Charlotte, not wasting any time, going straight after her and slaps her right in the back of the head. The disrespect from the Queen. Charlotte with a disrespectful slap, and now baseball slide from the Queen, and now leapfrog, and now huge, oh, elbow right to the face of Brent Baker. Welcome to WWE, says Charlotte Flair. What a match for the main event we have set here right now. Brent Baker, oh, goes for the punch, but Charlotte counters. Now Britt counters. Now Charlotte counters, back and forth here to end the show. And here is a drop kick from Brent Baker. The Doctor will see you now. You heard it in her entrance theme. The Doctor will see you now, Charlotte Flair. We've seen over the past number of months Charlotte Flair abuse her power. We saw before the WWE draft happened and the Universe Mode reset happened, a huge knee drop right from Charlotte. We saw Charlotte Flair and Ric Flair threaten to sue the WWE because the former SmackDown Women's Champion before Charlotte, the legit boss Sasha Banks, fell ill with an 102-degree fever, and she was forced to vacate the title before the draft over Brent Baker with a huge lariat. And then Charlotte and Ric Flair would threaten to sue, and Charlotte would be handed the SmackDown Women's Championship, basically just like how Triple H was handed the title back when the world title was introduced to WWE from Eric Bischoff. But this is different because Ric Flair and Charlotte abused their powers, and then they would host an open challenge on draft night, and Shayna Baszler would answer that challenge as Brent Baker hits a fisherman suplex. Shayna Baszler would answer that challenge and would beat Charlotte in record time for that championship. And now here we are today with Brent Baker and Charlotte both getting an opportunity. The winner gets a championship opportunity next week, and a huge clothesline from the Queen. Let's get back to this match though. And now Charlotte grapples Brent Baker. What could she be looking for here? And a huge flapjack right onto Brent Baker, just dropping her face first and stomach first onto the mat. Charlotte Flair looking to keep on the offense. Can she keep this going? Charlotte Flair, oh, a huge forearm smash, running forearm smash. And Charlotte Flair means business here tonight with the wrist tape. Charlotte Flair is ready. The Queen, you may not like her, but she is determined to get another shot at that title. But Brent Baker might have something to say about that. Brent Baker, oh, with the arm locked. Northern Lights suplex right onto the mat. And now we see getting back up, but Charlotte Flair counters with a jawbreaker. Charlotte Flair with a punch right to the face, and a huge, oh, just drops her face first right onto the mat. Brent Baker getting dropped face first. But now the chops, those chops from the Flair family. Charlotte Flair learned from her old man those chops. And now Charlotte Flair gets Brent Baker up, and a huge stalling suplex right to Brent Baker. Charlotte Flair in control right now. Can she be looking to win this matchup? And now, oh no, and now Charlotte looking to lock in a submission hold, and now got the arm and the leg stretched in the opposite direction, bending the arm and leg of Brent Baker, just bending the limbs in a very awkward fashion. Charlotte Flair is locked in for this matchup right now. She's in full control against Brent Baker right now. Charlotte Flair has just got this devastating submission locked in. Can Brent Baker get out of it? And yes, Baker able to get out of it and just find her way out of that submission hold. A huge European uppercut right to Charlotte. Britt Baker back onto the assault, back on the attack. Britt Baker grapples. Now looking Irish whip right into the corner. What could Britt Baker be looking for here? Looking to grapple Charlotte while she's on the top rope and pulls her back down right to earth. Pulls her back down to earth. Welcome back to earth, Charlotte. Yeah, that's what Britt Baker just said. And a huge clothesline knocking down Charlotte Flair, the queen, being knocked down, taken off her feet by the doctor. And now takes her in an inverted heel hook while Charlotte is face down on the mat. Heel hook locked in, trying to make Charlotte tap, trying to injure the leg and knee of Charlotte Flair. Can Britt Baker get the submission victory, or will Charlotte Flair be able to fight her way out of this? Can she stay in this? Britt Baker's got it cinched in tight, is locked in tight. Britt Baker, can she keep it on? But Charlotte Flair looking, resisting, and now punching the face of Britt Baker. Charlotte Flair get back to her feet. Both ladies back to their feet. Two tremendous athletes. A huge super kick. Britt Baker with a super kick right to the queen. Can she do it? Goes for the cover. Can she do it? And no, the queen kicks out. A super kick out of nowhere, leveling the queen. Goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what an impressive move. Who can win this matchup, ladies and gentlemen? If you're in the live chat, who do you think is going to win in a huge elbow? The queen or the doctor? Let me know. And now the queen looking to possibly go high risk. The queen with a beautiful moonsault. Good God, that thing of beauty. And now goes for the cover. Can she get it? Oh, Britt Baker kicks out. A beautiful moonsault by Flair. And now setting up. What could you be looking for here? Looking for natural selection, but no. No, Britt Baker counters. And now Britt Baker. What could she be looking for here? Oh, drops her. And now Britt Baker. She could be looking to potentially lock in that lockjaw. Lockjaw locked in. Lockjaw locked in on the queen. Cinched in. Will the queen tap out? Can Britt Baker get a submission victory over the queen? Will the queen tap out in very embarrassing fashion? Will that happen? Locked in tight on Charlotte Flair. Can Charlotte somehow find her way out of this? And yes, Charlotte resisting, looking to get out of the lockjaw, and now elbowing the face of Britt Baker. And now back to their feet. Both ladies putting their bodies on the line. A huge spear. Spear by the queen. Spear taking down Baker. Spearing Baker in half. Spearing the doctor in half. And now, no Charlotte Flair. No natural selection. Is that it? Is it over? Could Charlotte be stealing this victory? Can she be winning? Will she win this? And no! Britt Baker kicks out. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Baker kicks out at 2. Oh my goodness. And now, oh, with a huge punch right to the face, running punch. And now, Charlotte Flair looking. What should we be looking for here? Looking for another moonsault. Oh, but Baker, nobody home. Baker moves out the way. Baker moves out the way. And now, what could we be looking for here? Fisherman neckbreaker. Good God, fisherman neckbreaker onto Charlotte. And now, Britt Baker looking to set up. Could she be looking to get this? And I'll punch right to Charlotte. What could she be looking for here? Oh, but Charlotte counters. Charlotte now looking for a float over DDT right onto Britt Baker. Good God, Charlotte stopping the momentum of Britt Baker. What could Charlotte be looking for here? Charlotte now. Charlotte looking for figure eight. Figure eight, looking to lock in that legendary submission move. The queen with the figure eight. Locked in tight on Britt Baker. Will she make the doctor tap? Will she make DMD tap out? Will Britt submit? Will Britt tap? Charlotte Flair's gonna locked in tight. The queen could be getting this victory. Will she win this? Is she gonna win? Which one of these ladies will take home the W? These two putting their bodies on the line. Submission holds. These two technicians going at it. Can she get out of it? And yes, Britt Baker getting out of it. And now punches Charlotte Flair, gets out of it. Britt Baker able to get out of that move. Able to get out of that submission. Britt Baker counters, but now Charlotte counters. Back and forth action. Back and forth. And now punching each other. Going after each other. And now huge drop kick to the queen. Drop kick to Charlotte Flair. And now, what could Britt Baker be looking for here? Britt Baker looking to punch her, but no, Charlotte Flair counters. And now, Britt Baker counters again, back and forth, huge clothesline, levels Charlotte. Just leveling Charlotte. And now, what could Britt Baker be looking for here? Looking, once again, lifts her on her shoulders. And now, oh, just drops her again. And now, could be looking for it again. Can she get it again? Lockjaw locked in again. Lockjaw locked in for the second time in a row. Locked in again. Locked in again. Baker is going crazy. Is she gonna make her tap out? Is Charlotte gonna tap? Is she gonna tap, damn it? What is gonna happen? My oh my, it's locked in again. Can she get it? Can she get it? Who is walking out of Boston a winner and who is walking out of Boston a loser? That's what I want to know. And the submissions have been applied, and this is still locked in. Lockjaw still locked in. And yes, holy crap. Charlotte Flair, the Queen, has just tapped out. She has just tapped. The Queen has just tapped to the Doctor. Dr. Brent Baker, DMD, has just made history here tonight. Here against Charlotte, making the Queen tap out. This is insane. This is crazy. Brent Baker wins the match. Brent Baker with a submission victory over Charlotte. Not only does she have a victory over the Queen, which is a legendary achievement, but she also made the Queen tap, ladies and gentlemen. Think about what I just said. Man, oh man, Brent Baker wins here tonight. What a fantastic match and effort between both women, both athletes, putting their bodies on the line here in the main event. Brent Baker moves on next week to face the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. What a victory for Brent Baker. And wait a minute, speaking of the Queen of Spades, there's her music. The SmackDown Women's Champion, the new SmackDown Women's Champion, is on her way out here. There she is with the gold around her shoulder. Man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, these two are gonna meet one-on-one next week in the ring, in the middle of that ring in the main event. I never thought I'd utter these words I'm about to say. The SmackDown Women's Champion Shayna Baszler will defend against Dr. Brent Baker, DMD. Oh my goodness, say it ain't so. An excellent effort from Charlotte, even though I can't stand her, but she still took the loss here tonight. But there is the Queen of Spades. This is insane. This is epic. These two are just taking in the moment. No physical contact, just mutual respect, but that might be thrown out next week as they go one-on-one. And wait a second. Wait a minute. There's the SmackDown General Manager, William Regal. I wonder what he has to say. I wonder what's on the mind of Regal. Oh my God. No freaking way. Next week, SmackDown main event, SmackDown Women's Championship. Shayna Baszler, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. 2 out of 3 falls. What a blockbuster main event set for next week.